Well, a new crime series has a lot of people talking, and it has to do with two of the biggest names ever in rap music. At the height of their musical careers, Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G. were as big as they get. Their murders, just 6 months apart, left a mark on the rap music industry, and to this day, the crimes, both of them, remain a mystery. So that's the setting of a new unscripted true-crime series, Unsolved, on USA.
So you get this zip the same way you got Keefe. Then what? What do you hope he tells you?
Well, the hope is that Zip confirms Keefe's story, at least in some way, and that he can tell us who shot Biggie.
You really think Zip knows this?
What I do know for sure is that if we don't do this, we'll never know.
Well, joining us now live from Los Angeles is Josh Duhamel, who plays Detective Greg Kading in the series. Thanks so much for being with us on Live in the D.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about the show. How much of it is fiction and how much of it is based on what really happened?
It's all based on what really happened. Obviously, you know, you have to take some liberties for TV, but as far as the actual events, they were painstakingly detail-oriented, just making sure that we got this right. I remember there was one point where one of Suge Knight's girlfriend's hair wasn't the right length, so we had to stop for an hour to make sure that her hair was the right length. I was like, really? It's a Friday night. I thought we were going to get out of here at a decent time, but no. Anthony Hemingway, who's directed most of these, was amazing, and the show looks really, really great.
Well, that's awesome. But did you get a chance to meet with Detective Kading and talk to him about his investigation?
Oh yeah, Greg was with me most of the time on set. He was one of the producers on the show, and it was really great to have somebody like that. Not because I wanted to imitate his likeness as much as I wanted to capture his essence. I'd have a million questions for him about what were you feeling when, for example, you went to meet Keefe D and all of a sudden the garage door goes down and the lights turn off. They thought that they were about to get ambushed, but it was just, there was a short circuit in his garage. And the panic that sets, there's little things like that that really, I think, makes this, it just brings this thing to life and makes it feel really authentic.
All right. I mean, it was such an intense time in hip-hop, but why do you think that there is still such an obsession with what happened to Tupac and Biggie?
Well, I think that there was that East Coast, West Coast beef that was really a manifestation or a fabrication of both of their managements to sell more records, really. And unfortunately, a lot of people died because of it. But also there was a lot of conspiracy surrounding both murders. Who did it? Why? Was Suge involved? Was whoever involved? It was really, were the police involved? There was a lot of questions, a lot of conspiracies. This show brings to light a lot of the truth about what really happened, but more importantly, I think it brings light to what their families went through, how close of friends these two actually were, and how obsessive the cops really became trying to figure out what actually happened and bringing justice to them. A lot of people thought that the cops were involved. They may or may not have been, but there are also a lot of very good cops involved who wanted to do the right thing and bring justice to these families.
Well, this is really exciting. I can't wait to see the show. Josh, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about the show. Unsolved premieres February 27th on USA.